Hello there, Stewart here from authoritysitenomad.com, and in this video we're going to be looking at mind maps. Authority Site has a lot of mind maps in their system, their building authority site system, but we're not going to be looking at Authority Site Nomad's system. We're going to be looking at setting up a mind map using xMind. xMind is a free mind map software. So in today's video it's all about using the xMind software. Now this is what I've used, as you can see by the image here. It's all our modules from 101, 202 right up to 1010, which is everything that's in the Authority Site Nomad, but it's in a mind map format. And with these mind maps we can produce PDFs, because I have the Pro model of xMind, which costs a little bit extra, but that means you can export into PDF, into PowerPoint, into Word, into a text document, an RFT document, and that's very good for saving it in other formats, and you can use that to leverage your mind maps. Okie dokie, so what we'll do is find a browser on this screen here somewhere. We'll use this one here, and we'll have a new tab. We'll just click a new tab, and in here we'll put download xMind software. And downloads xMind software comes up the top, and it should do on yours. And this is both available for both PC and for Mac. So we'll click on it, we'll open a new tab even, just for kicks, and we will wait to this. Then here's comes the xMind page, of course, and you can download it here, and here's pricing section in the tabs up above, and you can join up and sign in and everything like that. And here it is. Here you want a Mac one, a Linux one, or a portable package, Windows and Mac and Linux. But you can download it here for Windows in this button, so you would be just clicking it like that. And I have a download manager in my system, so you mightn't have something like that. And then it says just start a download, and you will just click start a download, and it's downloading like so. I won't install it because I already have it installed, but I'll just show you what happens when we do download it. Just about finished, and open. And it should open up now in any minute, of course. Here it comes. Yes, we want to install it on our hard drive of the computer, and we will say yes, and we will say next, and we accept the agreement and next, and it will be installing on the E drive, and yours could be anywhere, and you can browse and put it on whatever drive you like. So you'll be saying next, and then we will associate with FreeMind if you want, but you don't have to worry about that. I have FreeMind as well, which is another mind mapping software. Creates a desktop icon, next, and install. So this is what you will do, is you'll click the install button and install it on your computer. This setup is now ready to begin installing xMind on your computer. So we'll cancel that, because as I said, mine, as you know, is already installed. So that's the process of downloading and installing the xMind. Cancel. Yes is not complete. We want to disappear out of there. So I hope that doesn't wreck anything, and we want to click that tab off. We'll click an open tab, and we'll have that tab off as well. So we'll go and find the mind map. Here it is up here, this little icon. See, all my icons operate from the top, not down from the bottom. I like them set up like this, where my tabs icons are on the top. So I click it, and here we go. This is a mind map here, of course, as we've been looking at before. Now we want to create a new mind map. So we go up to File. There's a lot of tabs up here that when you're not used to it, you'll have to just get used to those. Edit, View, Insert, and different ones, things like that. Opening the existing workbook, you could click it like that, and I've got mine in my folders. See, I've got a project called authoritysitenomad.com, and I've got the product and I've got the mind maps. So that's how my setup is. So this is how I set up my folders. See, I'm in websites, and I'm in Authority Site Nomad website. I'm in the product section. Then I'll go down and I've got everything in a mind map section, but then all the modules are separate in their own separate folders. So you would be clicking on example, authority site examples, and this is to be opening up. There we go. And that opens up existing mind map that you can work on or look at as we go along, and that's authority blogging site examples. So we won't worry about that at this stage, so we'll click that off, and we'll click this one off as well, and there's it's blank now. So we might want to create a new one. So it depends what you're doing and what your outcome you want from your mind map. So we click on here and we want a new mind map, a new blank mind map. So we click on the new one first, don't worry about the blank. And that gives you a range. I'll just move this, can I? No, I can't. We'll just have a look here. This gives us a range of templates to use. Templates and themes. So I'll just run through this because this is what the video is about. Is all about xMind. So we got a blank template. So if we just click on that one, it just gives us a nice blank template. So we won't worry about that. We'll go back to new again. Just at this stage, we'll come back to that. And we got new, and we got a project plan, project status report, project dashboard, organized chart, short meetings, meeting management, SWOT analysis, cause and effect, loads of them, timeline, make a decision, it's a nice one, weekly plan, you might like a weekly plan, and then you can add templates as well. So we click on the weekly, double click it, and there's a weekly plan, and you'd highlight it here, and it could be week ending February, whatever next Sunday is, say the 10th, 2013, when we're recording this video. So weekend February the 10th, 2013, personal stuff, contact some clients, read 2 books, appointments. This is very good. I don't even use it, and I'm just looking at it and I think it's wonderful. Maybe I should be using it. This is get me into gear, won't it? More so, because as internet marketers or working online or trying to create money by working online and working, we get sidetracked very, very easily when we're working in front of a computer, and things become hard, and then we get lost. And I don't know about you, but sometimes we can be sitting there and looking at the screen and we're not even there, we're vacant. It's like no one's home in our head. So I don't know if you've had that situation. I know I have. But if you had something to, if you came into that state and you had something to click on to jog you know, bounce us along again, or kick us up the rear behind, it would be good. So just looking at this, read 2 books, there's, you can have the images of the books as well, and contact clients, whoever, if you've got clients who are working offline, and your own personal stuff there. So there's a good management plan for production. So we'll click off, that's this one here, so we'll click off him. We don't want to make any changes, so we just have another look at another one, a new. So another one I like actually is, I like the blank one of course, but this project plan, just take a look at this one here if you don't mind. So this is a project plan. You name your project here, be creating ebook, there, project creating ebook, and you need to start with some information about your ebook. Who's the project manager? You don't have to worry about some of them. Team members, you can alter these nodules. See how they've got no surrounds around them, so we can put our mouse here and see, I right clicked it and hold it down, the mouse, and I scroll over it, and then I go back to the right hand side here. Now there's a lot of information in here, and see, we're looking at shapes. Because I've highlighted a shape, I can underline it, and we can make that round rectangle like so, and there's a round rectangle. And another thing we can do here is, you noticed how I had mine black, so we can select. So this is all open, we haven't selected anything. See, when we select something like that nodule here, these are called nodules, some of it disappears, some of the tabs, the filters disappear. So left open, and we're going to work on our background. Select wallpaper. Wallpaper, of course, is your background. So we're going to select a wallpaper. Now there's a few designs here, some are good and some are not so good, and I generally work with this black looking one here. So select that, and that looks, whoa, what's that look crazy. So we got to go back to our wallpaper, and we might have to see background color up here. So we'll select the background color, and we'll make it yellow. No, we won't do that. We'll make it red. No, that's horrible. So we'll stick to the same old one that I use all the time, and it's black. And go down a bit further in, we have a slider bar here. Is the opacity, says it's at 60%. We can lower the opacity, and it's really dark, or we can lighten it, which we don't want it like that, with a high opacity. So I like mine about 47, I think it was. Just gives a bit of hint of the holes, so that'll do. Now that'll do. We'll click off that. I just clicked on the screen. Now we got this, what we've added, these nodules we've added that were already there, and we put a frame around them. We'll circle that again, right click, hold down, let go, and the shape, we want the color. So we go over the color and we want the shape here. We want to select the color. We need it to be white because it's black, and see, it's automatic, which is none. So we click on the white, which you can't see. I'll do that again. Scroll, shape, and what it's happening is, actually, I just realized it's coming up on my other screen. It won't come up on this main screen. So a little box comes up with a whole lot of colors on it, just to describe it for you. And it has a little checkbox with all the different colors, like it's quite standard on a lot of software when we're dealing with colors. So we clicked the little checkbox with the white in it, and that's what created the white. Now you see these arms in here, we can change them, the color of them, if we like. And what I can do is bring this slider here, see it's at 100%, I can bring it right down so I can work with it while I'm just doing the lines, these outline things. So I'll scroll over, right click, scroll over the whole lot, because we want to be working on the do it again, the outside lines. See, they're highlighted now, so we're going to work on the lines. We're going to make them, this little box has come up again, but not in the screen, it's on my other screen. And I've just clicked this yellow one here, and it says thin, so we can make this little drop down arrow here, we can make it thinnest, which is quite cute, quite not obtrusive, the lines. Or we can make them fat. We'll just leave them at fat at the moment. You can play around all that. And the color is yellow, and we'll scroll again, which is a bit strong, and the shape color is white, and we can change that to blue. See, we change the shape color to blue, and then we can scroll again, and we want to get onto the text section. See the text here, this text icon, and we can make this, see that little checkbox that came up on the screen this time, and we want to do that white, and we want to do that bold. And of course we can click the down arrow, and we can make it, which is opened up on the other screen, whatever font we want. So if I go through and choose FG Georgia, I clicked on the Georgia, and that gives me the font. So I'll bring that back up again. So that's given us an idea what we can do there. Isn't that quite striking? So we've got our project team description, key stakeholders, a background, and information for our ebook. So our goals for our book, we've got nothing there, so we might need some other nodules. We might need 3 more goals. So I'll click in it and right click my mouse, and it brings up another little thing, and we'll go into insert. And because we're in this particular goal topic, we don't want another topic, we just want the subtopic. So we click on subtopic. See, it's highlighted it here when you mightn't be able to see properly because we haven't got to do some more work on the color. So what I'll do is click in it as well, right click in it, see, right click and highlight it. Now I'm going to press the enter key, 1, 2, 3. That's given me 3 nodules. So I'll scroll over those 3 nodules, or 4 nodules, sorry. And what we're going to do is click on the shape, underline, and we're going to make the circle like that. We're going to go to its color, and we want this bluey thing here. And then we're going to go to the text, and we want that to be white. And we might want to change the font size to 12. And it's still in Sigoa. So we've got to go back and we'll find Georgia under G and click him. Where are you? Where have you gone? There you are, Georgia. So there's our goals. Week ending and the date. That's goal 1. And then goal 2, week ending date, and so on and so forth. You get the picture. Those are your goals. You want those particular things to be finished by. So we click on that again, and what we can do is we got requirements. The same thing again with requirements, and then what we can put in there. And there's a schedule, it's goals there, and then we can put a schedule, and this has got a calendar as you can see. And then top priority, mid priority, and everything like this. Very good for your production planning. And here's the calendar. We've got the calendar here in these icons. And then you can close that off, and we might want to go in here, top priority, and we might want to just have a look here. And we might want to put some markers in here, and here's it comes through other markers, and we might want to phone the person, so we can put a little telephone here. We need to phone them about something, could be anything, so we'll click that off. Okay, and then actual progress, it's got time, a little timer there, and whatever nodules you want to put in there, risk factor if there's anything. Anyway, we won't worry about that. So there's creating our ebook, our outlining, can use it for outlining and things like that. And then what we can do here is we've got to save it. We should have done this way at the start. We could have put save as, and I'm going to put it in mind maps, test project video recording. Rightio, so we're going to save that there like so, and now we're not finished yet, and what we can do here is some little buttons here. We can minimize it, we can maximize it. Oh, it's gone. Oh dear, look at it, it's all gone. So come on, get back again. Here we go. Now we can hide this bar here as well by just closing it up a little bit, just to bring a full screen. So we can click on this one. We mightn't like that one, where we're coming back there in a sec. So what I'm going to do here is export this. We go down here because I've got a pro version, and we can export it. So we click on the export button and see some formats come up, and we can do a PowerPoint, RTF, and the text, and we'll do Word document. So I'll do a Word document. I'll click on that, and I'll go next, and it's checking, and we're going to use hyperlinks and everything like that. It pulls everything through into our Word document, and we're going to save it into project ebook, the same old thing. We'll just do it like that, save, and then click on the finish button down the bottom here, and what I'll do is go and shake around. Oh no, it didn't, because there wasn't much in it. Sometimes it shakes a bit while it's processing. So I'll bring it over before we ended up on the other screen, and here, and I'll bring it up higher, up to 100%, and here's the project creating ebook, and there's our mind map, and then whatever you filled in there will be all down there, and Control A I would, and I'll go to 14 point, and I'll click this on Georgia, and I'll make it black, the text black, right. So here's all your things from the mind map in a Word document. Now I have a little piece of software which is quite wonderful actually, and I can now that's better, I now can turn this into a PDF. So in my Word document you can see up here I've got Nitro Pro 8 PDF. That is a PDF software. So I click on it, and I'll go over to the left, and I create PDF. It needs to save this document. You want to save it and continue? Yes. So it's going to be a PDF. So we're in that mind map section. So I'm going to click on save. It's processing. It's coming. It's processing. And here we go. So I'll bring the slider down to 100%. And here's our PDF document. Right, it's already saved. So it's in PDF form. So what we can do with our Word form, with this Word one, is view it one page and 100%. What we can do is add a header in there, click on it, and insert header, edit header, insert a header, and in here we can bring in an image, put some text in it. This is a ebook template. Scroll it, go center it, make it 24 point, 28 point, make it red, and the font can be Georgia, and save it. So it's saved, close the header. So now we've got a header in there, and then we can produce it in it. I'll just close our just make sure our PDF is closed down, otherwise it won't save over it. So go to PDF again, so I can close it. We create PDF, save it. Do you want to overwrite? Yes, we'll overwrite the existing one, and away it goes. It's processing, and we have a PDF coming up soon. View it at 100%, and there's a PDF we can send out with all our documentation on it for creating our ebook template, or whatever the case may be, originating from a mind map and an outline and some ideas. So I hope you've enjoyed this mind map demonstration about creating a mind map. We're not quite finished. We'll go back to this one here. So this is a plain document, my project PLR, and it looks like I didn't spell that right. There you go. And we've just got one nodule in there. So I click on it, and I right click, and I want to insert topics. See how I got a topic in there? I want about 6 topics maybe. So I click on it, and I click enter. Oh, there's a few more. We're up to 7. So what I'll do is bring this across, and we're going to do some work on this. So I'm going to scroll it, right, and we're going to we're going to go to a map structure because I like mine all on the right. Click here and logic chart right. See how it looks here, logic chart right? So they all end up in the right there. I'll click off it. There we are, ready to start entering our topics and what we need. So we're going to our wallpaper like normal. We're going to click on that. We're going to click on black because we need it in black. The opacity will bring down a bit, about 47, and drop it off, and there we go. And now we can do the process as we did before. We can change the rounded color. We'll leave that white. The words are okay in white as well, and the curve can be yellow or lemon or whatever you want, and they can be thin, thick or medium. So we go thin, and that looks okay. And we might want to change the text if we'd like. We don't have to, but change the text to a bluey color. Yeah, my project PLR. What is PLR, which is private label rights? There's there. Where to buy PLR. How to edit PLR. You're getting the idea? So what is PLR? We want to document from what is PLR. We might want to click on it, right click, and want to insert an attachment. So we can go to an attachment to our folder which we might already have pre-done, and we might have a folder called PLR under P. So let's have a look. If we got a folder called PLR, we'll just come back a bit here. HJKLR. Here we go. Righto, so we scroll through, and here's one here. It's called What Does PLR Really Mean? So we'll just click on it. And then it's entered it into our mind map. So what we can do is go to shape and circle it like that. And there it is there. You've already got it in your mind map. So you can click on it because you might want to use this as a video screen capture demonstrating certain things to people. And you can click on it. And here it is. It comes up here. Right, and the person can read it. So I'll click it off and I'll close it down. And the same thing, where to buy PLR, we can click on it, we can add some, insert some subtopics like before. We might want about 6 resources where to buy it from. We close that up like that, scroll it, underline it, and then we can put in here. And you can put in here somewhere, where to buy PLR from, somewhere. And then you can put in here a hyperlink, right? Authority site nomad.com, which you can't buy PLR, of course, not at this stage anyway. But just imagine that's a URL to a PLR membership site, which you could even be an affiliate of. And then the person's reading this mind map, because you've sent it to them, where to buy PLR from, they can click on here, and it goes straight away on internally into a web browser, and it brings up the site that you had in there, the URL. So I won't labour on that, we'll just click that off. So there's something about that. Now we click on that again, and we can fill all those little nodules up. So we'll use this again, or we'll use this big one here, and we'll right click on here, and we can add some notes, and we can put in here updated February 03-2013. So if we come along later and update it, we can always put notes in there and update there as well. How to edit PLR, we want to put the same old thing there. What else can we have a look in here? We can have a look at an image. We can insert an image. Let's have a look. We'll do an image in here. Insert an image like so, from file, web or gallery. So we'll go from our file, and we'll go and look for, we'll go and look for images, and we'll just use silly images, but you get the idea. And there we go, we've got an image in there. Okay, simple as that. So you could put an image, I put images on myself in there, not that I'm got a big ego or anything, but you get the plan, what it is. And you can click on here and create a floating topic, and we can go and insert. I'll show you what I mean. Bruce Stewart, which could be you, Rob Smith, Mary Jones. I right click on it, insert image. So you go to your image and find your image from your file, and images. I'll just have a quick squiz here just to show you how it works. B, where are you, B? Bruce. Now there's a lot of images. We'll use this one here. That's a nice one. See? And you can use an image. You can enlarge it, make it smaller, grab this, shift it around, sort of thing. So you get the general idea. So what else can I show you? We're getting on 31 minutes now for this little video. As I said, it was going to be little. I think that'll do now, and that'll get you going. And if you ever get stuck, you can get a hold of me. You know where to get hold of me and ask questions. But I'd think the mind map is very, of course you've got to save the mind map, you would as well, but we've been through that. But as we can see, the mind maps, see, you can have different mind maps. We can import mind maps and everything like that. How valuable a mind map is, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. So we should be signing off now and going to process this video. So it's Bruce Stewart from Authority Site Nomad, and hoping you enjoyed this video very much, and hope you get some good outcomes with your own mind maps. And as I said before, if you need any more information about mind maps, just hit me up. You know where to contact me. So that's about it. So it's Bruce Stewart signing off now, and hopefully we can catch you in another video sometime soon. So bye for now.